First pitch coming your way next. First pitch moments away. And on the mound today, Zach Littell.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
That misses, and 1-1. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it, and there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Cody Bellinger in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Just missed. Swings and misses. And that is strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missed.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
That one's in there, and it's 3-2.
Count is full.
And that's low for ball 4.
Take your base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Runner! Bellinger goes. Strike in there. Tag. Safe. Jansen too late with the throw. Littell checks the runner. Bellinger dives back.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
Slings to first. Judge out on the play. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bellinger at second with 2 down. This one in the air center field. Mangum under it. And that is that. Back here with my pal Singy. Our starting pitcher in this one, Clark Schmidt. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
At the plate, Curtis Mead. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside. On the ground to third. To first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. 2 outs, base is empty. Junior Caminero digs in now. In there at the knees, 0-1. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Top of the second. Now at the plate, Anthony Volpe. Littell back to work. The shortstop takes the ball. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That one hit to right. Caballero. And there's one down. And stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
1-0.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. No score here in the second. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Christopher Morel. And a foul ball. And the 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
And the batter now, Jose Caballero. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Judge snags it. 1 away. Danny Jansen ahead here. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Grisham is there, makes the catch. 2 down. And now the rookie second baseman. Swing and a foul out of play. Check swing, and he went 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. Back now in Tampa Bay. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Foul ball there. Dominguez goes 5 feet 9 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Fly ball to right. And there's 1 down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Yeah.
Oswald Peraza stands in now and watches strike 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Into center field, that'll fall for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Really nice job, a two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Goldie steps into the box. Right through there for a strike. Base hit. The throw in. And he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Peraza at third. Goldie over at first with one away.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a pop-up. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Got him! Huge strikeout there. Here is Aaron Judge. Grounded out his first time. And ball one to the right fielder.
1 ball, no strikes.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
2-1's the count.
And Judge spoils that one. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Lifted in the air, right field. And that's the third out. As we go to the last of the third. And now the center fielder, Jake Mangum. And there's the strike. That's a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down. Now Taylor Walls. Fouled off. He was late. The shortstop takes the ball. Late swing, foul to the left. One out, base is empty. Stays alive. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one drifts inside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Out to short. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Yandy Diaz now. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Pickoff move to first. Walls back on a dive. The 0-1. And a foul ball. That one outside. Going to count 1-2. Headed down the line. And that drops foul. Runner on the go. There's a ball.
Ball outside.
Throw. Save. Runner at second here. One gone. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hit in the air, center field. Grisham makes the grab, and there's two down. And stepping in for the Rays, Curtis Mead. He's 0 for 1. Just
outside,
missed.
Ball.
And that is out of play. Runner at second, two down here in the last half of the third. That one to first. Goldie. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back onto the fourth. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1. And ball 1.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter. So digging in, Anthony Volpe. Flied to right his first time. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1.
I'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get anything going offensively.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here is Austin Wells. That's outside. 1-0. Just missed.
That's the ball. No, that's up.
And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Go ahead run on base. Now here's Trent Grisham. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Hard hit left side. They get the force, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Bottom 4, here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. That just misses.
Ball.
And that is ball 1.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Christopher Morel.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ball 1 there. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That one out to right. Judge pulls it down, and that's the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Littell back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Yankees need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Move to first.
No, too late.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here is Goldschmidt. 1 for 2. Inside.
No, that's it.
And that's ball 1. Base hit center field. The throw to third. The tag out. Here's Cody Bellinger. A strikeout and a walk. That's in there. And it's 0-1. Popped up left side, Caminero. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's Jansen to hit. First pitch misses.
Well, these Rays being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And out of here. And it gives them the lead in the 5th. It's 1-0. Here's the second baseman. Caught looking his first time up. Right through there for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. And that misses. Ball 1.
1-1.
And that's outside.
2-1.
And that one cutting but missing down low. That's a walk.
That's low.
Went with
Ball
the
four,
cutter
take your
again,
base.
but couldn't find his zone. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jake Mangum. 0 for 1 so far. And that's through there for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Wells makes the play, and there's one down. Taylor Walls next to hit for the Rays. Reached on an infield single his first time. Schmidt rolls over, and he's back in on a dive. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Man at first, 1 away.
No, that's out.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Ball.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So the lineup flips over. Yandy Diaz getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And fouled off. And that one fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a base hit on a line. Headed for the plate. He'll score. He's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Now a chance for Curtis Mead. Right through there for a strike. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 3-zip.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
Yoendrys Gomez will take over here.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team. And there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Caminero stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Diaz coming home. 1 run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
He was all over that one. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Caminero over at second, 1 down. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Jose Caballero. Hit in the air, left field. Dominguez coming on. Makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Back here at Tropicana Field, Aaron Judge at the plate. That clips the zone. 0-1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. That's down and in.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpire.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. He leaves the yard to right. His second home run of the series, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-1. Righty reliever out of the pen, Ryan Pepio.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Chisholm lays off down low as he digs in for the third time.
Ball outside.
Hard on the ground to first. He takes it on his own. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Pepio, a 6'3" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Base knock center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Austin Wells now at the plate. First pitch just misses. One run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That's a laser base hit. Volpe around second, headed for third. Oh, the throw is wild. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. 2 on, 1 out. Swings through that.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Just missed.
That's outside. Ball.
Volpe, the runner at third. Wells at first. 1 gone. And that's downstairs. Full count now.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Mangum pulls that one down. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 5-2. So up next, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that is that. Back now in Tampa Bay. Here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. Foul ball. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That one is absolutely belted. Ranging back. Up against the wall and brings it in. Now it's the second baseman. He is struck out and he is walked. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. And now 2-0.
2-0.
That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now Jake Mangum. That's to third, and it gets by him.
Couple of singles back to back. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Next to hit, Taylor Walls. First pitch, and he just misses. One out. Runners at first and second. Next offering is down low.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Just missed.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That one ripped. Back there. Out of here. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 8-2. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Will Warren. He's making his fourth appearance of the season. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Yandy Diaz. That's in for a strike at 95, 0-1. Still only one out here in the inning. To third. Peraza fires over to first. He's out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Curtis Mead. And that drops in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Outside low. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Down the right field line and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Caminero in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Mead off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is outside.
1-1.
And that one sliced foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, right field. Nabs it, and that'll do it. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't.
1-0.
Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Walls whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike.
It's 0-1.
The Rays up big in this one. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Next offering upstairs. And now he's falling behind Judge.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball three.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it. So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
First and second, 2 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Out towards right center field. Mangum settles under it. Squeezes it. And that'll do it. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Christopher Morel. He swings and fouls one off. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away. Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. Fought off foul. The 0-1. And misses inside.
1-1.
Line drive. Dominguez makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Danny Jansen will hit next. He's already homered in this game. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Two outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. That misses. And the count's even at 2. Popped up. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And we're back. And now Anthony Volpe. Pepio back to work. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
That one in there across the letters.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
To the right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Just missed.
That's the ball.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
2-1.
And that one fouled off. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Out to short. Walls throws to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now it's going to be number 10. Ripped into right center, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, in safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The 1-0. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Squirts away a little bit. Man at second. This one lifted in the air, left field. Dominguez makes the grab, and there's one away. And stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls. That one at 95 missed up top, and that is ball 1. And a foul ball. That one not close, and it's 2-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a 2-2. On the ground, right side, and that one handled. The throw to first, and he's out. And now the DH, Yandy Diaz. A changeup missing. Ball 1. 2 outs with a runner at third. And it's fouled away. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. And there's a ball. Runner at third, 2 away. Foul ball there. That's a base hit, run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Meade in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that's in for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Dominguez leading things off and takes a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And up next for New York, Oswald Peraza. 1 for 3. Just missed. Fairbanks, 31 years old, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2015. And that one upstairs. The other way, hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. And that one's a little bit low. And the count is 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. 1 strike away. That misses the zone. And now 3-2. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Bellinger stands in now and watches strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs.